Hey guys, today we're doing a quick unboxing of Ys 9 Monstrom Nox Limited Edition. A few notes before we get in, this audio is actually recorded afterwards because my camera doesn't have a good mic on it, my computer mic's better. Also, most of my unboxings have actually moved to a separate channel. You can find them by checking the link in the description if you're interested in that. Also, my normal playlist for unboxings will have all my unboxing across both channels, so yeah, that's how you can watch my unboxings, either way. Other channel in the description or checking out my playlist. So here's the game, Ys 9 Monstrom Nox. I was a huge fan of Ys 8, so I'm really excited to get to try this thing out. I missed the special edition last time, but I made sure to get it this time, and this is for home device, so not sure what that means. But anyway, let's go ahead and tear this thing open. And as we can see here, we got a window at all the characters, and we got a side window, and there's a top, and it's a little warped slipcover, but that does make it a little easier to open. On the bottom, we have a list of all the content so we can see what comes included. And on the top, we just have the logo. And now let's go ahead and slide this slipcover off. And now we get a much better look at the art. Here are our characters again. And here's some concept art, I guess, character art, and more background art. So let's go ahead and take a look inside of this thing. It's actually divided up pretty nicely. You got everything spaced well. And inside, the first thing we're going to pull out is the game. Now, this is the pack edition. No special bonus DLC or anything in here. This is the same thing you'd get if you pick this up on the game shelf. And we'll look at all this stuff more in detail later. We're just taking it out just so I can show you what comes included. Here are keychains. Before that was the wanted posters. This is a soundtrack CD, and again, we'll take a close look at all this stuff in a bit. And here's our little mini figure. I'm really interested to see how that turns out. And here's our little divider. And here are our two little books. We get one hardcover book and one paperback book. So we'll look at these in a second. Here's everything that comes included. First, we'll be looking at the mini figure. This looks a lot like those mini Nendroids. I think they're called Nendroid Petites. For reference, I have the Estelle one here from Trails in the Sky. And this is a figure that's not branded as far as I can tell. But here's the Adol figure from Ys 9, and just for comparison, here's what the Trails Nendroid Petite looks like. I think the Nendroid Petites have a little bit better quality and a little bit better paint job, but again, they probably are more expensive. So that's just something to reference. But this still looks really, really cool. Here is the Lost Sword, which is actually a prequel to Ys 9. Interesting enough. Like a few pictures at the beginning. I think I've seen this art somewhere before. But the main consensus is this just tells you the story of how they got there, I guess. This is 78 pages, and it's pretty much all text. But it should be worth a look. Next up, we have the hardcover book. It looks really, really nice. Like the gold embossing, the hardcover feel. I feel like the pages could have been put in a little bit better, but overall, this just has a really nice presentation. It's full color, good print quality, and yeah. This hardcover book's only about 46 pages, so it's much shorter than the book that came with the Celceta Collector's Edition, but it just looks so much better to display on your shelf. This thing has a nice look and significantly more detail. This is pretty much a guidebook that came with Celceta, but this thing will look way cooler on your shelf. Just so much detail there, and the embossing and the hardcover, which I already talked about. Really nice. Quick look at the keychains. These are those little, not acrylic, I forget what they're called. There's little type of keychain things that you'd find at like conventions and stuff. They're like rubbery and plasticky. They're pretty nice. They don't have a metal keychain pop thing, so I feel like it could get snagged on something and come off a little easier. But it is a lanyard loop, so you can pretty much attach it to just about anything. They all have the same back cover, and here's the back of the actual paper thing. Alright, up next is the wanted posters. We have them for Adol the Red. These might have spoilers, I just realized, so sometimes special edition stuff has some mild spoilers, I don't know. But again, if you open a special edition, you see this too, so I'm not intentionally trying to spoil anything. And I think these are pretty cool, but just in case, sorry. Okay, and then we got, and that's all of them. And they all have the exact same back, you know, NIS America, Falcom, all that. Alright, let's move on to the soundtrack CD. And here we have, I believe it's 15 songs, or is it 16? I think it's 15 songs from the game soundtrack, so not everything, and the thing actually comes with more of them. Okay, yeah, it's 15 tracks. Here's the listing, and you'll get 5 more tracks with the standard edition of the game, which is right here. Packed edition again, no exclusive DLC, no exclusive, like, you know, features in-game or anything else. The first thing you'll notice is this soundtrack CD. It's a mini soundtrack CD, much like Ys 8 came with. The standard edition comes with this too. And we got some paperwork. It's just mainly ads. We got an ad for NS America Store, and then we have our warranty card. But behind it, we get this little mini booklet thing. This thing is only about 19 pages and just gives you the basic information on the characters. It's pretty much what the first couple pages of your old game manuals would be, although this doesn't tell you the controls or anything. They spend the rest of it with artwork and stuff. But again, pretty cool to come with the standard edition of the game. Again, that mini book and the soundtrack, and the 5 CD soundtrack also come with the standard version of the game. You don't have to get that special edition for this. And that was the game disc, and here is the inner art. Pretty cool. This is reversible cover, or inner art, whatever you prefer. I think I still like the original better, but if you prefer the inner art, then that's your choice. And yeah, so this is pretty much all you get. I'm not showing the inner art here, but you get the point. It's just basically the thing I showed before. Here is all the booklets and all the keychains and your little Adolf figure and the soundtrack CD. So unfortunately, I think this is kind of sold out. And I believe this special edition and standard edition for the Switch should be about the same. However, I believe the Switch standard and special edition don't come with that 5-track CD. It will have a download code for the CD instead, and I think the mini booklet is also a download code. But other than that, both special editions should be just about the same. You can see more details on their website. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.